In this series of work ethics, you can't miss accountability. How accountable are you in your workplace? Do you say what you mean? Do you mean what you say? Are you that person that people cannot trust because you say things that you do not mean? So we are looking at accountability in the workplace, which is accepting responsibility for your actions and also taking ownership for your work, for your duties, showing initiative to take extra tasks when needed. You are not forced to work. You are there because you want to be there. You're earning a salary because you deserve it and you have worked for it. There's this question I always ask. If that was your company, would you hire you? Would you be part of that team? Because of that accountability or lack of accountability thereof. So it means acknowledging your mistakes and taking action to fix them. No wonder we are looking at feedback, requesting feedback for the work we are doing so that we fix the areas we have fallen short. So benefits of accountability in the workplace. First of all, it will improve performance because you are not scared. If you make a mistake, you own it and it is fine because you have a culture of accountability. You are able to say, yes, I made a mistake, and you are able to correct that mistake. You are able to take ownership. And if there is accountability, there is no way somebody will own somebody else's work. I have worked with people. Their staff will do certain projects and do them well. But instead of acknowledging that members of their teams did a particular thing, they want to take that ownership, which is lack of accountability. So accountability encourages that you take ownership for that which you have done. If you have made errors, you will say you have made errors. It also encourages a measurement of progress. You see, if you are accountable and you have done something, it will be acknowledged as having been done. It inspires confidence. You are not afraid of being accountable because you have a culture of accountability. If a mistake has occurred, you have said, you are given time to correct it. And everybody, every colleague knows that if something has happened, you will not be put down because of acknowledging that you made that particular mistake. So it will inspire confidence. It will encourage that ownership. You will own whatever you have done. If somebody has done a project very well, that ownership is encouraged. So it will also encourage creativity because you know you will be acknowledged as having come up with different ideas and done a particular job very well. So it also encourages, you build strong relationships with people because there is honesty, there is confidence, and you are self-directing yourself, and the team members are appreciating one another. So how do we show accountability in the workplace? Here are 10 examples of showing accountability in the workplace. You will pay attention to the details because remember, we want to do things very well. We already have that culture of accountability. So we will pay attention to the details. We will acknowledge and fix our mistakes because we are okay, we are accountable, we can say we have made an error and nothing will happen. We will be given time to fix those mistakes. So we will acknowledge and fix our mistakes. We will help our co-workers without keeping certain things to ourselves. I have talked about people who even do induction but leave certain things to themselves. But in a place where accountability is encouraged, we will give new members everything. We will show them what we know, because we know if there are other openings for senior positions, we will be considered. So we will keep learning, and we will keep training our juniors and people who require training from us. Then we will develop a proactive approach. We are not reactive, waiting for things to happen for us to respond. We are proactive. We think ahead, and we will do things proactively without being reminded, without being told, because we are creative and we have that culture of accountability. We'll show up as a leader. I have often said, you don't have to have a managerial position to show up as a leader. But if you know something, you will come out and show the others how to do certain things. So show up as a leader. You will have a leadership position sooner than you know it. Let people see your leadership skills. You have seen in majority of the JDs, all work advertisements, they will say they are looking for someone with leadership capability. So show up as a leader. Stand up for what is right. Whatever you are doing, are you doing it correctly? Is it the right thing? If it was your company, would you do this thing? If it is something you are doing even to your colleagues, if it was your relative, your brother, somebody you love, would you do certain things? I remember at a certain point, I worked in a particular place, and there was this very important file, and somebody hid it. And I looked for the file until I think they couldn't hide it anymore. So they came out and said that they knew where the file was. But checking carefully, I realized they had hidden it for some different motive. Anyway, that's a story for another day. But stand up for what is right. Improve your attendance. I have often said, report to work early. If your work starts at 8, make sure you report at least before it, so you are organized and settled at 8. I have seen situations where people cannot report on time. It is important that you report on time. I hear people questioning the fact that they report late, but they leave late. But you see, there is a reason why particular or all offices have reporting time. So improve your attendance and go to work when you have to work. If you're working remotely, make sure that you show up even that remotely. Don't say you are working remotely, but when people go to town or other places, they find you. I have even seen situations in my working life where somebody said to the HR manager, a sick sheet. They will say they are sick. And then when you go to Kirinyaga Road, you are finding them there. How accountable is that? So improve your attendance. If you are required in the office at a particular time, show up. If a meeting is starting at a particular time, show up. Be accountable. Be willing to accept criticism. We have said we will ask for feedback so that we can improve on the things that we are doing. So be willing to accept criticism. If you have done something wrongly, take that feedback, correct it. You won't repeat it next time. So it is okay to accept to be criticized for certain things that you have done. Offer solutions instead of complaints. You have had situations where people complain. They always complain. They will never have something positive to say about a particular workplace. They are being paid. They have particular benefits, but all they do is they complain a lot. So offer solutions instead of complaints. Then be sincere when you apologize. You've seen situations when people offer apologies, and you can tell even from the body language that they are not apologetic. So accountability is offering sincere apologies when you make a mistake, when you wrong your supervisor, when you wrong your colleague, your peer, even outside of the workplace. Offer sincere apologies. Thank you for watching. If you are new here, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel so we can notify you whenever we post videos such as this. Thank you, and see you in my next video.